Good morning. How you doing today? I was reading a bigger chunk than I usually do, but covering a bigger chunk. Acts chapters 21 through 26. And this was covering a time where Paul was being brought before councils and the Jews and all that, and having to give a defense for his ministry. And you know what's kind of just kind of aside, but it's interesting that the book of Acts covers 28 chapters. Now they're shorter chapters, but than what the Gospels, for instance, have. But it basically covers the same amount of space in print that the Gospels do. The Gospels cover, if you include the time before Christ was born, even before Mary became pregnant, you're talking about John the Baptist's uh, birth and pre-birth and so forth. So let's say 4 years. Let's say the Gospels cover 4 years. And the book of Acts covers about 30 years. So there's a lot that was going on in Paul's ministry and the ministries of Peter and John and some of the other apostles that we don't have really very much information on. And the book of Acts is so fast moving. In fact, in these chapters early on, there was a period of time where Paul was in prison for 2 years. And it's hard to think of that as fast as this book moves. But the characteristic of Paul was he was literally on a mission, as we all really are. Paul was on a mission to spread the word of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now his mission, the form of his mission was different than most of us. But the fact is he saw his purpose in life and he stuck to it. He didn't try to accommodate a bunch of people and whatever the current trend was, that he was going to try to appeal to that for success and building his ministry and all of that. He just stuck with the word of God. This is what God said. This is the Messiah who came, and I've come to tell you about him. I'm not going to mince any words. We need to live for him, and there's a way we are to live for him. And he just plugged and plugged and plugged. My friends, don't ever give up. Don't feel like you have to compromise or accommodate. Just live for Christ and preach the truth.